Hello everybody, it's Football here with John Montez and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm also doing fine, and today we are back again. Today we are talking about Mbeumo. I know I have done this video, so today I'm not going to do this video on how Mbeumo is going to fit into Manchester United squad. I've already did this video. Check it among my videos about Mbeumo. I did it. How is going to fit into Amorim system. Today we want to talk about this saga if it happens, because we know it's going to happen. Medical test has been scheduled for next week, and Brentford rejected our second bid. The negotiations are still going on up to this stage. According to Fabrizio, negotiations are still going on. Manchester United want this deal done. Mbeumo has informed Brentford and has informed Tottenham that he only wants Manchester United. It means the player has already made the decision. Manchester United here have power to control every situation because they know Tottenham, Brentford cannot sell to any other person. There's no any person coming to him because they know exactly what the player wants. The player wants Manchester United. Why is Brentford rejecting Manchester United bid? That is a thing we want to discuss into this video. And how much do you think Mbeumo should cost Manchester United? Because I think, in my own opinion, this was a lucrative deal. 55 million plus 7.5 add-ons on top of it. It's not a bad deal, in my own opinion. But the main reason why this deal is not happening is because of the details in that deal. So that is what we want to discuss in this video. A lot of transfer updates also. Garnacho, Rashford coming back to training with Manchester United for pre-season. What is your thought into this? And the silence in Maguire. A lot of things are happening around Manchester United this season. Now, something else also I will dive into this video because it's a transfer update. Is Thomas Partey leaving Arsenal for free? That one surprised me. 31-year-old Thomas Partey left Arsenal, one of their best proven Premier League box-to-box midfielder. Is going for a free transfer window. And finally, most important, note this: they have signed a player from let me just get his name. They have signed a player from Brentford for 11 million at 31-year-old. What is Arsenal trying to build? That is my question. What is Arsenal trying to build here? Because it doesn't make sense. How would you leave Partey to go on a free transfer window? Then you sign a 31-year-old Brentford midfielder. What is his name? Let me just get his name. Then you come here and tell us you're building a progressive club or you're building something for the future. It doesn't make sense to me. This is Norgard. Norgard is a Brentford player. Yeah, midfielder Norgard. That is the name I was searching. What is your thought into that Arsenal move? Because to me, it doesn't make sense at all. Let me see down on the comment section. Those are the things we want to dive into this video. Smash a like on the video. Don't forget to click on the subscription button if you know you haven't subscribed yet. Take a minute, take a second or two, click the subscription button. Don't forget to click on that notification bell. So each and every time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify. To our subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for your continuous support. Without you, this channel could not be able to reach where it is. Now, let us start with Mbeumo deal. Then we go to Sancho and Rashford coming back again, and finish with Thomas Partey leaving Arsenal and Arsenal signing Norgard. My honest opinion into Mbeumo deal is going to happen. It's just the details that matters. Mbeumo will be Manchester United player. That one is done because Manchester United have already agreed personal terms with the player. Manchester United have already agreed. The player have already told the club, Brentford, that he only wants Manchester United, which is a big deal to Manchester United. They know they are negotiating on a PowerPoint because they know the player wants them. It's that the details of terms of payment that is bringing an issue. It's not that Brentford are demanding much. I think the Brentford fee is already set. They know exactly what they want, but the details that Manchester United are playing with the details. Maybe the add-ons are crazy. Maybe the add-ons doesn't make sense to Brentford somehow. But I think this deal should happen as early as possible, because The more we waste time, the more we are going to that league, or we are going for a preseason next in the next couple of weeks. We are going to that preseason without our target, because we need to move on. We are currently only signing 2 players so far. We don't know the third person, the fourth person. We expected more people to go. People haven't left yet. We expect people to come in. We expect a big number to come in, and the more we waste time, the more we are going to that preseason in America without our players, which will not make sense to me. It will be setting our team to fail. So Manchester United want to steal, I think, in my own opinion, they want to be clever in the market. They don't want to spend more. That is why they are paying even this 55 million they are offering Brentford on an installment, which makes it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. It's, you know, the price of a car. You don't want to pay for the price of a car. Just pay for the price of a car and move on. You're putting yourself in a lot of pressure, yet this money you can afford. You've already agreed the deal. I think it's the details that Brentford are not happy with, and we are offering good money, but I think in the details how mode of payment, how this thing is going to be paid, that is where the problem is, and we should find the solution for this. Fix this quickly. Fix it very quickly, because we need this deal to happen as early as possible, in my own opinion. Let it happen. I don't know what you guys think about that. That is my thought into this. Second was about Rashford and Jordan Sancho not leaving Manchester United up to this stage, because Fenerbahce are out of negotiation with Jordan Sancho. Nothing is happening between them, according to Fabrizio. Nothing is happening between Fenerbahce and Jordan Sancho. The room is quiet. Juventus room is quiet. This is where Manchester United might find themselves before preseason. We are going to have our players back into preseason, and unwanted players also, we are going to have them in the preseason, which is not going to make sense to us. We don't need that to happen. We should get rid of this. We should get rid of all these people as early as possible, right? Like, make this deal happen. This is what I think Manchester United are trying to do, in my own opinion. If you look their strategy, and it's going to waste time, they want to first get their signings in, then sell, play the market power game. Because let's say, for example, Manchester United was to sell Garnacho today 70 million. Our next target will be knowing that Manchester United have money. You see, they will know Manchester United have money to spend, and that money they will demand high, which to me is smart. Get your signing in fast at a cheaper price, so the price not being inflated because you have money. You know, when you go into the market and the person who sells to you knows exactly, you know, it's like going to a kiosk somewhere there down there. A good a price is, let's say for example, 100 bob, but you went there with a Ferrari. That person will not charge you 100 bob because he knows you have money. So that is what I think Manchester United try to do with their signings, but it's somehow it's going to cost us. We need to strategize on how we deal in the market. It doesn't make sense to me. We need to get our players as early as possible, and we also need to get rid of these players as early as possible, so that we don't mix up equations, because there will be a point where these players will be not for sale. Clubs will not buy them at the price we want, because they will be cheaper. People will know Manchester United want to get rid of these people, so they cannot pay for whatever we are asking out of these players. The Juventus deal with Jordan Sancho is not continuing. I don't hear any story about it. Fenerbahce story, I think now that one is off, because Fenerbahce are interested in Duran, not Sancho. Rashford with Barcelona, things are quiet at the moment, and according to the plans I've heard or things I've read, he's planning to go with Manchester United on a preseason, because he's a Manchester United player. He has to go. He will go if he's called up to go. So I think up to this moment, Manchester United are finding it difficult to sell their players. They're finding it difficult to get rid of their players, which in my own opinion is going to eat up. It's going to eat us up, because we need to find a solution for the free players, because we are going to have a huge wages bill at the moment, and that one is not good for us. It's not good for our mathematical equation. So we need to get rid of people like Sancho. We need to get rid of people like Garnacho. We need to get rid of people like Rashford. All these people we want to get out should go. So we have a proper plan of how to face transfer window, how to face transfer market. I don't know what you guys think about that. That is my thought into that. Now, this is something that happened this week. Thomas Partey is not going to agree to sign a new deal in Arsenal, and as things stands, it's likely is going for free. My question is, where do you think Thomas Partey should play next? Because I think it will be Premier League. Number one, if Manchester United was to sell Casemiro, I should look at that deal. It's a lucrative deal. Why not sign Thomas Partey at Manchester United? He can provide something that we don't have. He can provide that position we don't have, because I think he can be a good upgrade of Casemiro. Of course, age matters. We cannot give him more than 2-year deal, more than 3-year deal, or 5. We cannot give him 5-year deal. We have to give him more than, let's say, 2 years. 2 years he will be 32, 33. Somehow, still good enough. Usually 3 years, at least 34. Somehow, it will be still good. He can be a great service. In my own opinion, Manchester United are currently looking for a midfielder, and if Thomas Partey is free, take him. Because Arsenal are joking. Thomas Partey has been one of their key players. I don't know what Arsenal are trying to build, because this is what I said after the end of season. Arsenal just need to add a striker, nothing else. Up to this stage, I haven't seen Arsenal even coming close to sign even one striker. The team was perfect the way it was. Like literally, the team only missed one person. This is my analysis into this. You have built a house, you have reached a foundation, then you notice this is not the type of design you want, you put the house down again. You start from rebuilding again. How long will Arsenal keep rebuilding? This team you should not have distorted this team. They didn't need a midfielder, they didn't need Norgard. They didn't need him. Of course, maybe it's a replacement for Partey, but it's not. This team already combined itself, and they knew how to play together the way they were. I was really happy to see. I was really impressed how Duncan Rice, Odiga, and Partey were playing in the midfield. They were perfect combination, in my own opinion. They were really good. I don't know how Norgard is going to fit into that shoe. In my own opinion, I don't know how he's going to fit into that shoe. So, in my own opinion, Arteta has already he has already triggered something into that team. Something a missing piece. He has already taken that out. And Arsenal, they might not suffer for it. I hope not, but they will feel the impact of not having Partey into that team. That team just needed a striker. Just needed a striker. The way Arsenal should not have even signed anyone. Just go to the season the way you are, but bring a striker. I'm not against them signing a goalkeeper, which because they don't have a second goalkeeper, so they have to sign a second goalkeeper, and that is Kepa. Good upgrade. But what was the focus? Norgard is not the focus. Of course, he was cheap in the market. But how are you going to replace Norgard? How are you going to replace Partey with Norgard? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Striker, they're quiet. Very quiet. Very quiet. I don't know what Arsenal are planning to do with the striker, because the Gyökeres deal is somehow dying, if I'm not wrong. The Sissoko deal is not happening. This one has been in the saga for more than 2 years. They need to do something quickly, as early as possible, because mathematically things are not working for them well. They are going to be caught unaware when the Premier League starts, because Premier League around the corner, around 3 weeks, 4 to 3 weeks, almost 5 weeks if I'm not wrong. We are back to the new fresh season. I don't know what you guys think about that. That is my thought in Thomas Partey leaving Arsenal for free. And in my own opinion, if I was Manchester United, I might check that deal. I might look at that deal. That deal might be nice, because you get a player on a free, discuss the wages, with him, get him on a free. He provide for you something you didn't have, because we know Casemiro might be going to one of the Saudi Arabia club. The offer is there already. Things are working out, so it can be good upgrade for Casemiro. What is your thought into that? Smash a like on the video. Don't forget to click on that subscription button. Don't forget to click on that notification bell, so each and every time we do a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. To our subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for your continuous support. Without you, this channel could not be able to reach where it is. Until we do the next one, enjoy that. Peace.